What are your staple foods?
Staple foods, bananas, apples, dates, blueberries, cherries. Really like mangoes right now. The mangoes are being good. Sweet potatoes, rice, beans, lentils, and that's about it. And well, I guess for green vegetables, I eat a lot of kale, a lot of broccoli, and collard greens. Yeah, those are my staple foods.
All right. I do a lot of frozen fruit, just
Yeah.
because it's hard to find, like.
Well, I eat a lot of frozen blueberries and cherries.
Yeah. Costco, you can't beat it. Did you think your channel was going to get so big so quickly when you started out? Did you expect like response videos from people like Mark Lobliner?
No, I was actually surprised recently that any of these people made response videos on me, because I don't know, like I've only made the channel a few months ago and I've already gotten all this crazy attention on the mainstream. When I started the channel, I thought like maybe at best I'd get a few thousand views after a few months, but it just blew the hell up and I just had no expectation for that.
It's funny because I started watching you when you had 200 subscribers, and you'd already pumped out tons and tons of videos. Like you were really, like, from the day you started, you were very consistent with it. But I guess it did take a little bit of time for it to...
Yeah, it snowballs.
Yeah, absolutely. But with YouTube, you might have to put out videos for a few months before anybody's gonna notice.
Yeah, I put out videos every single day for the first 2 months, and like I
that's
knew...
huge.
Yeah, it's really hard work.
It is.
You just have to do that to get recognized. You can't just make a few videos every week and expect people to watch.
I mean,
that's why you see people with maybe 100 videos on their channel, but they only get like 10, 15 views. It's just because they're not pumping out videos.
Yeah, exactly. No. What are your top 3 tips for starting a successful YouTube channel that will get noticed?
Okay, well, first off, you have to make videos. Make videos. A lot of people ask me, like, I've been having this YouTube channel for like a year and I get no subscribers or viewers. Well, they don't make any videos. They only make a video or two like every week, and you have to make videos every single day, at least for the first few months. You have to give people things to watch. So yeah, just pump out videos. It might be really freaking difficult, but you know, hard work pays off. Secondly, it has to be really good, high quality production value. If you're just sitting in your room with a webcam with shitty audio, people probably aren't going to want to watch that. So. And the YouTube market is very saturated, so just because you see like maybe Freely and Durian Rider being able to get away with that, they've been at this for a really long time. They've already built up their viewer base. You have to up the quality. You're competing with a lot of people who, you know, put out really good, high quality content all the time with really great production value, so that's who you're competing against. So get a decent camera. You know, the camera itself isn't super important because every camera pretty much these days
I'm
puts
using
out
my
good quality.
iPhone camera, like that's what I use for everything.
Like, you know, a cheap though DSLR, like an entry-level
Yeah.
DSLR, even that's fine.
I have that too, though I find the audio isn't as good, but I should just get a mic for it.
And an external mic, that's where I think people really should invest their money in, good audio equipment. So if you can invest in a decent, okay camera with good audio equipment and just 2 decent studio lights, then you're set, and just learn how to edit. Yeah,
just chopping.
And just learn good composition and editing, and you know, just make the video production quality good, along with pumping out videos. And secondly, just you have to be interesting. You know, it's a really saturated market, and you have to bring something new to the table.
Yeah.
And if you're just saying the same old shit that everyone else is saying, and then you're just not going to make it. So you do have to bring something new to the table.
But also, don't do it with the intention of, like, I've seen it over and over. People are like, I'm going to make all this money on YouTube. And like,
you can't get into it with the expectation of making money, because chances are you're not going to make any money. And if you're not interested in what you're saying, people are going to pick up on that. If you're just interested in the money, nobody's going to give a shit about you.
And you're going to learn very quickly that you don't make a lot of money on YouTube, especially like even a channel like mine. I really don't make very much money on YouTube. I wouldn't keep doing it if it was just about the money. It doesn't. It's a huge amount of work. It doesn't make any sense.
You have to be passionate.
You have to be passionate, and people pick up on that. And you have to be sure of yourself too. The things that you're saying, like, it's not really that much fun to watch someone who isn't sure of what they're even, or isn't sure of themselves. Like, you you know, fake
You
it till
have
you make
to,
it.
yeah, you have to build up confidence too in front of the camera. That's another big thing. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't have to start there. You can go back into my first video, and I'm like the most awkward person in the whole world. But you do have to, you know, you have to offer people, like, if it's not something that you would want to watch, then don't put it out there.
Yeah.
All right, how fit were you before going vegan? Has a vegan diet improved your fitness levels, and in what way?
Well, I wasn't really that fit before I went vegan, I guess. I didn't really focus on cardio a lot. It was really just weight training. So going vegan, I became way, way fitter. And right when I turned vegan, I didn't even go low-fat vegan or anything. I was still eating like olive oil, coconut oil, tons of nuts. I lost just 10 pounds without even doing anything, without even doing any extra cardio or anything. So just right away, my fitness levels improved. And going low-fat, high-carb, and eating way, way more green vegetables in my diet, I find that really, really improves your cardio.
What is your favorite fruit?
Probably dates. They're super, super sweet, and if you get them that are really nice and gooey, like the Israeli medjool dates, they taste like Krispy Kreme donuts almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just awesome.
And they're a lot of calorie bang for your buck.
Yeah.
And they're like mostly available all year round, no matter where you are.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, they're good.
So that's huge. All right, that was the end of the questions. I have a couple of requests.
Okay.
One person wants you to do a Worst of the Fitness Industry on Dr. Mark Hyman.
Okay,
You know who that is. And someone else had an interesting suggestion, which I thought was worth putting out there, which is do a series on the best of the fitness industry, which is might be kind of interesting. I mean, you can do whatever you want with your channel, but
I could actually tell you the story. I was actually going to do a best of the fitness industry, and the first video was going to be on Scooby 1961, but I didn't really watch his videos all that regularly, and every video I watched of his, he was promoting a lot of, you know, plant foods, beans, nuts, legumes, rice, vegetables, you know, really good stuff. And he says he's vegetarian, but he's actually not, he eats fish. But still, for a guy who still eats meat, he's giving out a lot of good information a lot of the time. But I looked into more of his videos, and he just said some bizarre shit, like vegans can't get enough protein, and they have to eat like 10 pounds of soy protein to get enough protein. And yeah, it turned out into an entirely different video. And yeah, just recently on his own website, he said roasted chicken is a health food. It's like, yeah, and I just decided not to do any best of the fitness industry videos after that.
yeah. I mean, you could do them on, there's not a lot of vegan people in the fitness.
I don't really want to do them on vegans either, because it's kind of obvious. I'd rather just, you know, feature a vegan or something. Right. So.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, well, that's all the questions that I've got. So I'm going to thank Richard so much for doing this.
Yeah,
let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Again, his channel is linked in the description. I'm sure you're all subscribed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.